MQ on the 3. Speed of YM61. Speed of YM61.
Test 1, 2, test 2, test 1. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Speed of YM58.
What exactly is ALGOBOX, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Oates room. Are you ready indeed? Let's get to it. Having some issues here with the live streaming machine here. Give me a moment to sort the screen area. Let's had to reboot. Tried to get this on. I was a few minutes late this morning, and then I had problems trying to get things back on. The mic wasn't working. All kinds of craziness there. Let me know how the mic is. I think my little video cam's off, jacked up too over here. There we go. Get my sheet back in place. Alrighty then. Special shout outs to those of you guys detecting the clusters in the morning. I mean, saved my tail. I don't know if I'd say saved, but I love it. I love it. I love the participation, clustering on the twos. You guys announced it in the room. You hit the alert. AOC. Look at that. Alpha Omega clustering coming in. And what did we get? The continuous dropout there this morning for the bonus long shorts there. I want to say long, but going short and just staying short with the gigantonormous shark headshot. It was a headshot at the open, then a shark to the open, going down, going down. I tried to get in, add a little bit more right here. It kind of came back on me. I got a little bit lucky there, added to the position through it, and got the dropout, and very excited about that. Let's see what we've got left in the tank. News, 0. There is no news there today. Looks like it is a clear docket. Now, I don't know if my sound is right, so y'all tell me. Sounds, oh, it's at 13. Need to be about 7. All right, sound hopefully is better now. Can you guys, is it too loud now? I think my mic is popping. Oh, I think the mic is too loud now. One sec.
Double delta eam on the 1.
Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2, test. About pow, 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 test. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. All right, there we go. All right, so cranking it back a little bit there on the EQ. So clustering on, which means, again, yet another day of not fun play, but it is when you know it's coming. I love the AOC. I am starting to really love it. I am thanking the Lord this morning for him giving me the gift of understanding now when AOC comes on that these days are not, let's see, I still think they're tough. It's not my favorite. I don't like to have to hold through. In the morning here, it's easier. There was a lot of speed there this morning on this, so I can't complain about that. But through the afternoons, you know, that windy, grindy stuff can be a pain in the tail. But get on sides on the MACV, color change, and then ride it. I mean, it's basically what we're doing, right? Okay, so the AOC clustering announcement has been made, so you know what to expect. Let's see if we got some play setups. I'm going to actually reset the deck here because it is coming up on 10 a.m. And let me get the chats popped up here so I can see what you guys are saying. Oh, this thing is always a pain in the tail to get set back up. 1 second.
Speed of YM51.
Oh, thanks, Don. Don said the 3-year rate at 1 o'clock sometimes moves the market. We got a 3-year rate at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Don, for that. I love this crew. Everybody helping everybody. It's awesome. All right, so we are in the flat zone here. Look at that beautiful triple ready up. So I think I was trying to get online here when this came in here.
Speed of
You see the triple ready up? What should I do here?
Speed of YM.
Tell me in the chat. The triple ready up reversal, right? Okay, what should I do here? Like on my chart. What should I draw on my chart?
Double delta NQ on the 3.
What's it called? That's right, Pablo TZ, the Titanic Zone. Let's draw in the Titanic Zone right there. Let's see how the market reacts above and around. Let's go change our color because I like to make it blue when it is the Titanic Zone versus a normal kind of, what'd you say, it's orange? Whoa, this is wild. The MACV, what happened here? All right, so the nerds were going back and forth here, looking over. Yeah, the only one I don't have in my purview is the ES, but I do see this crazy. You got RTY up, NQ doing a middle finger. Look at this middle finger play there on NQ. So NQ down, RTY up, YM kind of meandering. So you can see the MACV ultimate there, the nerd indicator being a little confused there.
Speed of NQ52.
So let's let that shake out here and see if we get a play set up. I think the best idea here right now would be to wait till the higher time frame gets extended. We did get the Bollinger touch moments ago all the way up and got respected. You can see the little red touch of the Bollinger, the super bands as we call them, with the ones out of ALGOBOX. Got the touch and came down. Let's see how many ticks that was. Curious. Drop right now is 46 ticks. So it came down 46 ticks from the touch. So you want to see the result of clustering. Once again, let's just remind. You see that? That is a super AO right there, isn't it? Super AO, and it's at level 19. But look.
Double delta E.
Blown straight through. Do you see that? So would you say that is rare or not rare to see an AO like that being blown? Now again, blown is relative. If the super AO, we should go long on a super AO, right? But the stop is right here. Okay, so it's not like, but I'm saying. And then right back behind it, normally, I would have added to that position right there on that 11.4. If it breaks down, boom, 11.4, I'm going to try a shot at it. I'm going to try a shot at that, right? But why not today? Why not today? Because AO clustering, right? The AO clustering just ruins all the fun.
Double delta E on the 2.
Just ruins all the fun. But this is what I've learned. So what used to be hard days for me, where it would be this, okay, well, not knowing it's clustering or not just being like, I don't know, it's a mess. I don't know what's going on. It's going to be a harder day. Boo-hoo. Okay, I studied those days. I studied and studied and studied, and then I figured it out. Like, you get those AOCs, you get the alpha omega clustering, and we just know. Look at this middle finger play. Easily avoided. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. The big FU play that usually will totally wreck you, we get to avoid because we already know it's a clustering day. So, haha. Take that, markets. You can't catch us, bro. We know what's up now. Can't hide from us. Yeah. It's super rare. Exactly. All right, is the chat going to cooperate with me where I can pop it on the screen now? Yay. Kind of. It's doing some weird thing.
Fib.em on the 1. Double delta em on the 1. DCDM down on the 8.
And it's awesome, isn't it, George? Yeah. Like, it's very cool to know that, stuff that has normally caught you off sides or caught you off guard you're now, it's like braced for impact, right? You're like, I'm ready. All right, you're gonna do that weird thing on me. All right, I'm bracing. I'm ready for you. Okay, YM is going straight up and NQ is going straight down. Like, no joke. Like, these guys are confused, right? They're like, it's one straight up, one straight down. So now uncorrelating from one another.
On the 1.
That's a super dot short normally. Let me go 4.
Double delta E.
No, I'm up on the day. I'm gonna go 5 small. All right, coming up to the top of this. Let's see. NQ still dropping down. Which one of these is going to be right here?
Lower bands touching on the 29.
Be interesting. Okay, we're at the top of the zone. Another one.
Speed of NQ 51.
Okay, I want to take the next play. Oh, I see where they're going. Wait. I think I see where they're going. Look. I didn't see this till just now. That's prior low and prior close in the same spot. Oh, you know they want to go there today. You know they want to go there today. It is 30 seconds till 10 a.m. So they may want to keep chucking this to the upside. Let's see if this shifts green. If this shifts green, get on the green side, and we'll start trying to take... There we go. We're green. All right, so I'm going to start initiating longs up into that prior low. NQ finally cooperating now. So we got 3 of the nerds. 3 up. Now super strong.
Speed of NQ 59. Double delta.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Wish I would have gotten into the break there. Prior low, prior close.
Fib.em on the 1.
All right, here we go. So got a little king dot here.
Speed of NQ 751. Double delta em on the 1.
Okay, got that. Need to size go smaller here.
Upper bands touch em on the 25.
Okay, touching the bottom here. Let me add to my position here. And I'm looking for a return to the highs. Now I got a super dot. Okay, so I got a full position size here. Super dot on the channel regulator. Let's go. Morning, Parvinder.
Double delta EM on
Thanks
the
for the
1.
shout out. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Blessings. Okay, we might have a Titanic zone here. Okay, so I need to be warned. We're getting triple ready ups here, so this may be done. You have to be careful. Let's see. Like to see it stay on that channel regulator and run. But we do have the ready up zone here. Let's see if they give the fake out up move first. But we do need to identify this as a zone. Remind me if I forget, if I get all hype. Y'all know how I get sometimes. Because we could come back through this zone if this is a Titanic zone. Higher time frame coming into play.
Upper bands touch EM on the 25.
Okay, cross, gonna add to position here, but they're coming in at the top. Hopefully they're not shifting down on me too quick.
Target
If they'll push them through. Go stop out all the guys who got short first.
DCDM EM on the 1.
Yikes, double cross top of a zone. Could be a reversal. Hoping that it's clustering day so they just keep on running it would be great.
Target filled. Target filled.
Gonna let me catch a bid. Okay, trying to maximize the position here. Stops under dot.
Target filled.
Butamus. Push it.
Target filled. Target.
Thank you very much. All right, so runners on here. Let's see if we break that shark. There she goes. Hopefully we got that magnet of the prior close for the run. Nope, shark being respected. All right, 65.75 here for me. Let's see. Probably gonna suck it back through. I can reinitiate if we need to. HMD. Remember I said I needed to mark this as a Titanic zone, yes?
Upper bands touch EM on the 25. Double delta EM on the 1.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. Appreciate that. Okay, bottom of the... Okay, let's see how this reacts. If we crack that cipher, okay, went straight through on the first harmonic. So that is indicative that we could be turning down. Remember, higher time frame as well. Higher time frame, sure enough. There's a shark coming in. They're flirting with that prior low, prior close. Let me go look to see... Oh, wait, you know what they're probably coming back for? Look at the volume up top. I got a cave. There's a cave that they're coming down to right now. Look, top left. Let me show you the cave. Top left. Okay, you see the cave? Mark the cave. Look at it. Like literally vacant right here. Yep, they just came back and touched it. Okay, so now they'll fill that in. And then let's see what we got for a turn. Look at the Titanic zone. You want to see why I mark up the Titanic zones? How powerful that ready up is? Come back down here with me. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. See? You see? You see? You see? You see?
Fib.em on the one.
All right. Everybody type Titanic zone in the chat because you need to drill this into your brain. Because otherwise, I would have just rolled with that. That wasn't a Titanic zone. We're going to keep going. I want to see it run up there to that prior close, but nope. They just used it as a fake point. Got 3 sets of retail jumping in there, and then carnage. Okay, first green dot. Let's see. Could be a little pop up here. That is a super straight leg down. Give me a little doggy head. Oh, it already gave me the doggy head. I missed it. So it could have scalped that long there. Pretty easy one. Pretty easy one right there. Kicking myself for not pressing the button there. I was looking over to the left. I was like trying to see if is NQ following this whole thing. I don't see a Titanic zone over there on NQ. RTY is also RTY is looking nasty. Look at RTY. RTY is ew. Double spike. You got spiked up here, spiked here. Oh man. I mean, it looks like we're continuing down, but right now we just gotta watch the nerd. We'll go with the nerd and get some good play setups. I don't see anything better on those. Yeah, I should have scalped that long. Big, straight, sexy leg down. Super smooth. No stubbles. Yeah, I want to take that first move. NQ's a nightmare. I switched to YM. Yeah, well. Yeah. Especially on clustering days. I mean, it's literally, that's what I had, you know, I had to glean from my own experience is on those types of days. And how to identify it. It's like, oh, there's this clustering thing going on those days where it's really difficult. Where, you know, your super ready ups and everything else aren't working. Okay, we just cracked through a shark on NQ, shark green, so potentially a down move there. Let's see. Might be faking it. Okay, so we are at just about 4 minutes past the 10:10, so my time schedule got all jacked up here because got in here late, having live stream or stream machine issues and such, and I do need to take a quick personal break here. I'll be right back.
Double delta NQ on the 3. DCDMEM on the 1. Enigma long on the EM2. Fib.em on the 1. Double delta short on the NQ3. Double delta EM on the 1. Enigma short on the EM 4.
All right, I'm back here. Sorry, I got enthralled in I was watching a video here. I'm gonna share. I'll share it with the public chat here. So got this. We got a super moon on in Q3s, and I took a stab at it. I wish I would have held it for a bit longer. There, best play there was the Enigma short there. I was a little bit nervous about it. Wish I would have gotten in bigger on it, because that is a beautiful dropout on the threes with the ready up. You had all of that. I am going to screenshot this scenario here where you get multiple, like that's a lot of juice when you think about it. So a ton of juice. They juiced up. They got 11, 11, 12, steady, steady, steady up. Boom. Super Enigma. Yeah, they're faking up, and then nice dropout there. Wish I would have held it a bit longer there. I mean, that dropout is, I mean, it's still going right now. It's a 100-tick dropout. So I am mentally memorizing this right here because I think this will happen a lot of times in the future. Basically, a leg up, multiple AOs going up, boom, Enigma showing up. I mean, it feels like there's no way it's going to go down. So perfect opportunity to have a bull trap with an Enigma and just let the Enigma push it. And 100 some odd ticks there on NQ. And then there's all the way down. Look, still going. So now you're at, it's got to be 125, 130 ticks. Yeah, 140 plus ticks there off of the super moon.
Double delta EM on the 2.
Super moon short. Why is it super? So anything with the ready DD, that adds the super. And the moon is the Enigma. So we call it the super moon. Those who are new, you know what to do. All right, still creeping up to the prior close. Very interesting. So we had the Titanic zone. We rocked out. Green dot. Wishing I would have grabbed a little snag on that. I was behind on it, looking over to the left at some of the other instruments when it happened. And I was just afraid to pull the trigger because I didn't think it was going to go all the way up, and I was just trying to grab a scalp off of that. It's a nice, beautiful dropout after a super smooth leg down. Worth a shot. And again, little tiny risk on a dot, right? When there's a dot play, I'm going to take it. It stops right below the dot. Not a big deal. Yes, the super moon. Bingo. And kind of like I said, remember I said, like, look at that. That's what they're going for. So now we have a jackknife play, right? So jackknife, let's measure it. So F2, boom. Hit the measure, boom. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. We already got a scenario right there. It's right there. All right. So jackknife to 44,500. Everybody see it? If you understand it, type a 1. If you don't know what I'm talking about, type a 2.
On the 1.
And if you're typing a 2, get through the training. Go to the training. I know, look, it's not in the free trial section, okay? Got to be a premium member, but if you're a premium member, you have access to these things. Go. Do it. Do it. Okay. Let's flip it back.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Greg says, my same NQ Enigma on the AB3s was green, Vinny's is red. Wonder if there's a setting of mine that is needed. Greg. You have the color settings on the Mac V Ultimate turned on, bro. And you made that change. The Mac V Ultimate was green at that time. So if you had the Mac V Ultimate color option turned on, then your Enigma would have been green and mine would have been red because I don't have it turned on. You are welcome. Oh yeah. Nah, it's all good, bro. But you know what? See, it's a sign of genius when you can laugh at yourself and be okay. See, sometimes when I do that and I give somebody a critique, but see, the thing is you'll never forget that now, right? Because there's kind of a little, Pressure makes diamonds. Friction sharpens knives. You know what I'm saying? Sword on sword, metal on metal. Unless they're soft and squishy. And they're like, oh, Vinny's mean. He could have just said that nicely. He could have said it nicely. And then no one else would have remembered it. Shut your face. Not you, Greg. I'm just... The people who are hiding in the shadows, trolling, they know who they are. Great to have you guys watching me do things right in front of your eyes. Make sure you deliver that Uber hot and on time, my friends. Or no tip. That's the best tip of the day for those of you Uber drivers that are here to try to troll. Try harder. All right, this dropout on that Enigma is now how many? Why is the supermoon so powerful? Boom. 228 ticks now on that supermoon. Morning, Chris. Oh, man, look at that cool... Bro, look at this. Look at that profile image. Look at that. Is that a cat? Look at that cat. It's a cat inside an algo box thing, mabob-ish thing, mabobber. What? That looks cool. That looks way cool, sir. I'm jelly.
Fib.em on the 1.
It's Butimus, and there we go to the prior close. Like I said, there it is. That's where they want to go for. They needed to go and touch that point to see if they could tap into the orders that are sitting right there. And sure enough, they went up there and tap-a-roo. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see if we can get some retail involved. So the last retail back here.
J-hook long.
We got the open line right up above us. What's the time? 10:33. Think of all the internal real-time calculations inside a cat. Don is... Bro, I told y'all, Don's mind is genius level, man. The guy thinks of things that just nobody else thinks about. Like, but and it's all... I mean, that's legit. Like, for real. Little electronic engines they are running around.
Divergence down. 25.
Leave it to Don to bring it up. Don, I love you, bro. You're awesome, man. There's a cat inside the machine. And they do have insanely fast reaction times too, no joke. They got Jack in the Box. We got Cat in the Box. This is that too slow, grindy speed thing that I hate about these types of days.
Double delta RTY on the 4.
Double delta RTY on the 4s. Okay. So this is what's coming up on RTY here. I mean, that is a nasty trap back there. If it looks real nasty. CDM 2402s. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, here we go. We're getting retail up now. Let's go.
.em on the 1.
All right. So, they're split cross reversal. Okay, blue dot on the bottom of a channel here. Radiups were back here, Titanic zone below. Laying around just under the open line here. Did we reach our switch point yet? We did not, so we have to be concerned that that could continue run for a reversal scenario for 498s. And we are moderate buy. So this would be a spot where could be looking to the long. I'm going to go with nuns here.
Upper bands
First,
touching
prior
on the
low.
25.
Strong buy. I'm going to tap in on a double tap here any moment. There's a cross. Okay, so I am going to grab that channel touch. We've got a cross showing up in there as well for the RTOFA. Got a 3 wise men scenario here. So 3 wise men. Got crosses up at the top, unfortunately, right under a line, which I've said this before. If they're at the top, we got a few problems, but now we also have them. First guy showed up at the bottom, so I think we're still okay for the long side. Strong buy now went, that came in when we were on moderate buy, so I'd like it to go super strong, but ooh. What are we doing here, bro? You're gonna break that cross? I'll kill it and go. I'm gonna go ahead and add a hard stop here underneath that cross. If we break that, I can always re-enter, but I'm not gonna get super heated if this thing decides to just tank. All right, so taking a loss on that. We do have divergence that fired off right here, so expect a little. I do want to try still for the long side push here. Re-entry is going to be at the line right here. Nope. Not messing with you, bro. Not messing with you, bro. Come back through it. And then we do it. Okay, for the retry.
Double delta NQ on the 3. Upper bands touching on the 25.
All right, peeling half at the top, and we'll see. I'm going to go a quarter position for the rest. We went our 20 ticks. To the top. Could be early for the push.
Double delta RTY on the 4. Double delta EM on the 1.
All right, I'll take my 8K. And my super AO for 10K on the day. Thank you very much. Finally, there was one. I was like, that looks like too juicy of a super AO for me to pass by. Look at that beauty. And I'm a beast. Let's get some 10K hype in the chat off of the super AO. Let's label it up first so we're taking care of business first before I over celebrate the mess out of that. We made it through another clustering day with another 10K. You gotta love that. Super AO. It's actually not one word. Hold on. Let's do it official. It is two. The Super Alpha Omega. Let's get some Curtis G on the microphone. Sing it for us, baby. Oh. Yes. That is a beauty. And Curtis is a beast. Oh, yes.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. No matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not on. No, I can't let go without you near me.
Alrighty then. You gotta love that. You've got to love that. That's all I have to say. I mean, come on. It's just, it's too juicy. It was the cat in the box, I tell you. Let's see. There we go. And we got a touch of the open line. And we are... Oh, let me turn the volume down. Let me turn the volume down. Let me turn the volume down. Got to get with the program. Got to remember all the... You feel like an octopus if you're doing streaming, I'm telling you. Like, you're like, okay, I got to press this and that and that. I need 8 more arms, you know what I'm saying? Well, 6 more, I guess, to get to an octopus. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Oh, man. The cluster day. So what does that mean? It means you got bigger plays coming in on those days, and we were able to anticipate them. You get on side with the McAfee Ultimate, and you just expect continued movement rather than reversal scenarios, right? Very cool. So even on a hard read day like that, if you have the AOC telling you what's up, the jackknife will complete here. And I mean, we're barely ticks away here. 44.96s right there. Now, again, jackknife. I missed this earlier. I didn't get back to look to what you guys said. So do it for me again, if you don't mind. So jackknife. How many of you guys are familiar with the jackknife? If you are, type a 1. If you're not, type a 2. And we'll have some fun. There it is. And there's the touch of the jackknife. Do you see it? You see it. Boom.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Complete. Now, what does that mean? It means that they just flip the switchblade. Got your little pocket knife right there. Pull your knife blade out, and then you flip it out. Now that blade sticking out right there. It's my beautiful drawings, my Crayola drawings. You gotta love it. Oh,
DCDMNQ on the 3.
pretty nice session so far, yeah. How about, let's see, there's 71 people here. How about we get the rest of you guys who are hanging out here with us? Smash that like button. All you little haters, go ahead and smash the like button anyways. Go ahead. You can hit the like button while you're driving your Uber route. Smash that like button. We got 65 likes. There's 72 people watching. The other 6 of you guys, just smash that like button. We're at 10K. Come on. You can't deny the beauty of this beast. You just can't do it. You cannot deny it. Okay, double ready up's coming in now. So the jackknife, he's flipped out the blade. We've got double ready up. When we get trips, we'll be looking for another Titanic zone. Let's remove this one from priors. There it is, red dot. That's a super dot short. We are strong buy on a grinder day, harder to play. This was not a grinder. I'm sorry, not a grinder. A cluster day. Be easier to take this play here, but I can try a play anywhere inside of here. That is a red dot at the top of a channel. Got my finger over it. I'm going to scalp, so I need to pop on my small. 4 smalls.
Fib.em.
There we go. Try for a super dot short here on a scalp at the top of a zone, and multi ready up showing up right there.
Target filled.
Oh, boo on you. Boo on you. I thought it might get that extra piece there. That's all right. Let's see how many ticks that went down there. Only 14. Yeah, it's hard to squeeze the extra out if you don't get an absolutely perfect entry on that one. Let's see how that goes there. Ah, there she goes. So if I was a little braver, could have held that all the way out. Very nice, because now she's handing out, was that 20 ticks now? It's got to be more than that. Let's see. Yeah, so it went 20. So Barely. Oh, 19. No, only went 19 so far. To get to 20, it's still got to go another tick. Let's see if it gets the full 20 ticks. No, 19. Yeah, it's on strong buy. No surprise there. Which is weird. So I got a question. How is that strong buy? I mean, NQ looks like she's just done. So is this about to turn Operation Super Fun? Is this going to make some grindy move? We're at the P point. Very interesting that we are still strong buy right now.
Upper bands touching on
Because NQ, at least that one, feels like she's come down a bit. Oh, you know what? This might be old.
Fib.ema.
Curtis, will you check for me? Please do a quick check to make sure the MACV did not lose connection.
Fib.ema.
MACV Ultimate might have lost connection. All right, full dropout on that red dot now, all the way down to the green, which is now 39. We'll just call it 40 ticks down to the bottom there. Beautiful super dot short. Very nice. And I'll take some right there off of that 21 on NQ. Come on, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. So we pop down straight leg and we hit a 21. I snagged that like a boss. Like a boss. Come on, look at that. You know you gotta take a stab at that. You know you gotta take a stab at that. Straight leg, boom, 21, boom, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I wish I would have held more of that. Oh, man. Well, how cool would I have been if I had held that all the way to an opposing signal? Just a little more nervous when I'm all up here at 11 plus K now. Look at that. Butamus. Butamus. Level 21. You turn blue like that after a long set of legs. Oh, that's just candy. That's just candy. So easy. Oh, I love those. Love those. Come on, tell me you don't love that. Tell me you don't love it. You do. You know you do. You do. Not a troll in sight. I know, isn't that funny? They never come to troll when we're up on the 5-figure days. Isn't that crazy? Funny. Not a troll in sight. All right, 5 minutes till the 11 o'clock hour here. We have now shifted neutral. Was it hung, CG? Just restarted just in case. Restarted MacView. Okay, thank you, sir. Gracias. Yeah, so I don't think that was quite accurate moments ago when it said strong buy and it just sat there. It's like something hung right here at 1043, I think. Now, this is the thing about this is you can have your own MacView. Everybody should know this, right? Like you can have your own MacView there's several ways you can do this. You don't have to rely on this is convenience for everyone. Okay, this is convenience. But if you have a stack, I've seen some people have these on their charts where they have a stack of the MacVs. You got 4 of these under each other. So what do I mean? Let's go to the black screen here.
On the 25.
So you can stack the nerd. So you can have the NASDAQ Let's see if I can zoom in on this. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. So, yeah, it's tricky with the drawing tool there. I'm going to go off to a second screen. So yeah, NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and Dow, stack them, and then just basically look down, and if all four of them are green, or if one switches, then you kind of know how that goes. Anyway, that's basically what that's doing. Stacked MACVs is awesome. Yeah, you like those? Yeah, the trolls scatter when they see green. It's funny, isn't it? I love it. But you know, you got some diehards still sitting in here just waiting to be like, oh, he had a big up day, and then then he had a loser. Oh, but then he had a loser. Oh, he had a loser. Yeah. And welcome to trading. Yeah, but he had a loss. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna follow ICT because it's free. And he lies to me. And I love it. Okay. As I've said before, you cannot fix stupid. One of the few things we cannot fix.
Double delta NQ on the 3.
Trolls like red days only because they're happy they're not the only ones that lost. It's sadly true. It's sadly true. Okay, so 1058 MACV Ultimate seems good, and I'm grabbing this Super AO, another Super AO coming in here on NQ. See if it's going to, oh, she's coming back on me. I tried to be a little bit bolder this time. It went 20 ticks. I should have pulled it. Let's see. Super AO on the 3s. Let's see. Gonna pop back up there for me. Looks like a nice juicy trap. There's 21.
J-hook short NQ on the 3.
the just trust me bro trading strategy, right? Oh, that meme is the best. I love that one. Trying to hold the runner on it. And we'll close it up right there. That's going to be 12,780 on the Super AO play. Came back, hit the 14, had to add to position on the 14 right underneath it. So there was our Super AO. It came up for me.
On the 8th.
And then we dropped 14, added again, added one more time right here. Hoped it was going to go, and she did. Ran up for me 12,780. I think that might be a beautiful trap, and we have some more continuation up there. We were strong buy side in the end. This is the last one that needed to come with it. NQ was the deep dash right there. Started with the Super AO. You have to love the Super AO. Again, most days I am playing that every single time. More difficult on the cluster day. You can see the follow through. Normally it's going to pop right here. We're going to get a nice up move, which we did. Technically there was a nice juicy move up in there. Here's my control E here of the attempt to it. Okay, so we hit it right here. It's moved up. This time I was like, oh, I'm going to be bold this time, because on the last one I could have gotten more out of it. So this one I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to hold lower this time. I'm going to be cool. But no. So anyhow, added on the 14, come down to the target 2 on the J hook, add, and I'm like, okay, we come up to here. I got to kill it because I was not perfect on my entry. And then there's the full exit right there. If I could have held to the 10.3, woulda, coulda, shouldas. You do not have to be perfect to be profitable, but reading with ALGOBOX, reading the system, reading the markets with ALGOBOX. Come on, come on, boss level, boss level. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Ooh, interesting. Cross split here. Yeah, another one where I want to take a shot here any moment. P point just up above us. Let's see if they fake it. What's the time? 11:05.
DCDMEM on the 1.
Target filled.
Let's see.
Target
Potential
filled.
double
Target
cross,
filled.
double move, or target up there at
filled.
4458
Target
potentially if we come back
Target
through that
filled.
area. 13,005 on the SCR. Split cross, reversal, double cross coming in, taking it down to the shark. Let's see how it reacts to the first green. We are strong buy. Yes, it bounced right off of the first harmonic. So we're looking for the continuation. We're still looking longs. It is 11:06. We're going for 20K, Daniel. Daniel D's calling 20K. We were 3K away from 20K yesterday. Another split cross reversal long. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Oh, party might be over. We just went to neutral. We're no longer buy side. Last chance for the dance at the bottom of the channel. Now, killing it. Split cross reversal didn't work after that, and we now went neutral. We no longer buy side. Boo. So, SCR, beautiful. SCR, not so much. 1, 2, 3. Weird. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you could think of this as a four-legged dog trap here, but we are now neutral. We've neutralized this here. NQ has done a very interesting number here, all the way down to prior close. Let's see how this reacts down here. At the prior close. King timing. See how it reacts to the first cipher. Okay, prior close touch.
Double delta NQ on the 3.
Ready up. Look for the next play. Too fast for me to react. I think that, man, that ripped 30 some odd ticks. 46 ticks to the upside, man. I wanted to pull the trigger there. Didn't do it. Super fast right there. Going to be very interesting to see
Speed of
what happens with all these crosses here. Currently still neutral. Let's see what happens. We have not seen an Enigma in a while. No surprise, it's that AO clustering day. We have less. Way back here. Yep, move 20 to the long side. Man, oh man, that would have been a juicy ride up. That would have been a juicy ride up. Now it's gone up over 100 ticks. Yep. Ready up. And 73. No, sorry. Oh, now it's going. It's going and going and going. There's 100 ticks right there to the red. Going fast. It's not going to last.
Double delta NQ.
Ready up. Try for a little short here at the top of the regulator channel with a ready up. All right, let's take a little blast there. 13,380 on the regulator tap with a ready up. Wish I wrote it to the upside too. I was prepared to. I was prepared. Just got scared. Prepared, but then got scared.
Fib.em on the 8.
Interesting. Moderate buy. So we got 3 nerds long. Nice straight leg here on YM. I got my finger over the buy here. We are on moderate buy. We touched the bottom of the channel. Super straight leg down here. Here comes a king timing into a shark. A lot of harmonic structures here to choose from. Right at the open line. See if they're going to keep it above the open line. I'd imagine they do. See if I can get a 4 LDT here. It's leg 1, leg 2. I'd like to see a little bit more on that. Doggy head me for an entry off of the shark for a little bit of a safer entry for me. Hey, Dork. Thank you, sir. Hitting that like button like a boss. Appreciate that, sir. So just remember, right now, we are not trading in the ideal time of day right now. This is like, if you're wondering what I'm thinking through, so I'm thinking like it's 11:17. Okay, this is not ideal times to trade. I'm staying out here for a 2 hour plus. event here. Came in late this morning, kind of punishing myself for coming in late, and then on top of that, then we had the streaming machine issues, had to reboot and all that kind of fun stuff. So got in here late with you guys, did not get to run through the open with you guys, but was like, I'm gonna do the full 2-hour scenario here with you folks so you can get as much information around how I use the system as possible. Now, what does that orange zone mean on the chart? What does this orange color or background mean for me? Now again, you can make yours any color, but if you've been wanting to follow my live streams, what does this mean? What have we reached right here? What's it called? Try to use the appropriate name, because we all want to use the same naming conventions. No, this is hard for everybody. No, the flat zone. That is the correct name. Yes, the flat zone. All right, it is 0 and flat, yes, but what we try to call it so that we're all consistent with our naming is the flat zone, literally flat. All right, so flat zone in the diddle, yes. And I call it the flat zone. I can't call it the flat line because not a line. Okay, I mean it is all the way, but that would imply that it's on the line. It's a zone, right? That little tiny red flat zone. Okay, it is. I've got it set to 5%. Right there. If it's inside of that little red section, bro, I do not want to be getting super excited about anything at that spot. Okay. So it's basically a giant warning sign to me being like, bro, be very careful in here. My coffee's cold. I'm going to do a 30-second reheat. I'll be right back.
Enigma short on the EM1. DCDMEM on the 1.
All right, back with the coffee in hand.
Double delta NQ on the 3.
Vinny, can you explain usage of the OBOS? Love ALGOBOX. Durr. Let's see. Well, I don't use it at all. Does that answer your question? So we have it. I use it for some internals. But as far as like using it directly, I don't really. If I'm going to use it, I would care more for it on a higher time frame situation scenario, but I'm using it, I would be using it in a classic sense, right? So that would be, for instance, this one right here, right? We have, you know, come up into an area, we come in, we tap in, double tap to it, and reverse. See, the tricky part with it is, it's like if you did it, if you hit it in a classic sense, as it went over this line and it came back through, look right there. Let me use a little thinner Crayola. Okay, here we go. You see that spot right there? Okay, so traditionally, this is the short, right? On a traditional OBOS sense. Problem is look what it did. It goes. Let's see how far you had to hold on that if it happened. High time frame. You're back here at, yeah, you're going short right here, right? This runs up another 1, 2, 3 bars at 25 ticks per bar because we're on the range of 25. So that's run up another 75, 80 ticks against you. You know what I'm saying? And then it comes, sure, then it comes back through right here. And so then you can say you can get it back. But I mean, it's a traditional sense of OBOS. But the one that we use is an ultimate. So the ultimate oscillator, ultimate OBOS, is a multi-time frame oversold. So at least it's better. And now I am closing out my Super AO for 16,005 right here, playing the Super AO again, my favorites. Super AO. This thing had moved up and up and up and up and up and up. Super straight leg. First of all, take a note. Look at the super straight leg. Yes. Do I believe a super straight leg? Hell no. Right? I ain't believing no sexy leg. Not happening. Right? So, up into it, boom, alpha, omega, plus the super, ready up DD. Am I going to hit that? Am I going to do another super AO? Yeah, I've taken them every single moment since, I don't know when I started doing this earlier today. After we're past that crazy slow glow, boom, drop out. Can you see it? You got to love that. You gotta love it. Super AO short, drop out. Control E. Look at that. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You got to love that. While I am talking through a member asking about obos. Do I care about obos? No. Like, listen. Here's my thing. I am a maximizer. Okay? One of my friends told me this one time. Vinny, you're a maximizer. Like, what does that mean? You maximize whatever it is. And because I kind of explained it, I'm like, you know, it doesn't matter what it is. If I'm out, you know, playing basketball, I'm going to be crazy, having fun, doing doing funny stuff, having a good time with it. But I'm going to be good at it at the same time. If I'm playing video games, I'm going to be good at it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to maximize that. Like Battlefield, like what do I use? Well, I use the most powerful tool in the game, right? I learned it. I can destroy anyone with a helicopter. I can destroy anyone with a jet. If you get in the sky with me, I will wreck you. You cannot beat me in that Battlefield 3 game. So maximizing. The reason I'm saying this is because, so you're asking me about a tool that is superiorly inferior to other items in my arsenal. You're asking me, Vinny, when would you pull out the pistol? Okay, well, ask a military man when he's going to switch from his MP5 to his handgun. Okay? I mean, he's not, unless he's out of ammo. Okay, I mean, am I right? How many military folks do we have here? Anybody military? Raise your hand. Tell me what division of the
on the 25.
of the armed services are you in? Navy, Air Force, Army. Which one am I missing? There's a fourth. Space Fleet, apparently. Marines. And then answer the question from my friend here who has asked, when would you use your handgun in a military situation in live action? Okay, I mean, you're not. So that's kind of what you're asking me when you're asking me, when do I use the OBOS? Nah.
Double delta.
In some full auto scenarios where I've got to have the system wait for an event. So I might look for plays when I reach that area. Does that make sense? It's like a part of the wait for it stuff. If I really had to do a, you know, a wait for it scenario. Then yeah. Yeah, your last option, right? Absolutely, you know, your last option. Like, and the thing is though, is sometimes when you're last option, like, I mean, sort of like, what's the point? And I kind of do that with the OBOS. Is like, okay, I have so many more powerful tools. Why would I? So I guess what I'm saying with the whole maximizer is I'm not going to use stuff that's inferior. I want the best. Okay, there are some people who they're satisfied with their, you know, whatever. Like,
double delta.
now there's some scenarios where like you're just, you know, you don't have the money to have the best. Okay, well it is within budget, right? You do have to do a budgeting thing, and you have to ask yourself, okay, well, what's the budget? But if budget isn't an option, well then how about also take care of your things? Because I've said this too. Like, I haven't always been rich. Okay? There's times I had a, you know, my very first truck, I think I paid $2,800 for it cash, from a guy at my dad's office. Right, he worked for Exxon at the time, and you know, I bought that beater truck, but I wanted to maximize that truck. Okay, that truck, I ultimately ended up putting like a 3-inch lift on it, you know, and I took care of it. So I maximized what I had. So I'll still put it that for me, my philosophy is always use the best. There's literally, and nothing less. Like, I don't see the point or the purpose in doing less than the best. Does that make sense? That's just me. You don't have to be like me, but if you're asking me, because that was the question, right? You're asking me like, when do I X, Y, or Z, right? What is my point and purpose? When do I do things? And so I'm saying that, well, I just, I'm going to take care of whatever it is that I have. Does that make sense? See if this super AO is going to close me out here. Get me my 20 ticks. Not filling. Y'all, it didn't fill me all the way. All right, super AO again. Same deal. Super AO. Do you see it on the threes? And it didn't fill all my orders. So it went up exactly 20 ticks and then has turned down on me. So I might have to maybe a nothing burger here. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. Okay, got nothing out of that. Boo. All right, another super AO there. That again, they're not all perfect. That was still a nice shot there. Out of it. 20 ticks, didn't just luck of the draw, ends up being, you know, right at the open line, literally at the open. I'm trying to bail out of my positions, literally setting limit orders there to exit, and it literally taps in, and I'm last in line apparently, and did not get my orders filled. Happens sometimes. Watch this area here. We have now gone neutral. Okay, we're no longer buy side. So let's watch. Are they going to finally shift to red? That is the question.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Are we midday yet? No, it's 11:30.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Ooh, multi-ready ups. Get ready. I am ready. I want to take the next play. We're red. Okay. We've gone red.
Double delta NQ on the 3.
I'm going to go ahead and stab into a short here. Bit risky here. See if we get a bull trap here.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Very tricky looking spot here for me.
Double delta EM on the 2.
Don't really want to put my stop all the way back up behind that ready DD. Gonna have to peel half at my entry. How I manage my positions.
Double delta EM on the 1.
All right, peeling half because I'm not as enthused. Don't know what's gonna go on there. Hey, it's gonna give me some. How much? We're on the red. Are we gonna stay red? That is the question. Titanic zone potential here. Remind me, because sometimes I forget after I'm getting crazy with stuff.
Double delta EM on the 2.
Getting snappy here on the flat zone. Neutral. No longer red. Concerning. Red. Okay, I'm expecting that this is a bull trap. Just don't want to see it go back to neutral. Would love to see it go strong sell now, because that means 3 of the nerds are sell side. 3 out of 4 going to get the dropout trap is the question. 11:38. We're not quite midday for the big pivot yet. That's why I said this is one of the worst times of day to play, because you're not quite at the lunch hour. You're not in the morning for sure. And you're definitely not in the afternoon. Right in that mid spot, and you're not even solid into lunch to get the lunchtime. Consistency. $20 ticks. I'll take it. $500 away from 20K. Are we going to do 20K? Can I get some 20K hype in the chat? $500 away from 20K. Can we hear it? Can we hear it? I need to get some 20K hype in the chat.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
Double delta EM on the 2.
Titanic zone on the chart.
Speed up NQ87.
I see you, Titanic zone. Thought you could fake me? I don't think so.
DCDM NQ on the 3.
Not gonna lie, that helped.
Double delta NQ on the 3.
So remember, the Titanic zone, if you have been studying along with me, indicates that the higher time frame could be coming into play. So what did I see on the higher time frame? Oh, behold, a red dot near the P point with divergence nearby. You gotta love it.
Fib.em on the 1.
And the Super AO on the NQ. It's been Super AOs all day. Super AO on the 3s. Once again, giving me my extra $500, and it gave me even more getting me around what I need, 500. I got 900 out of that little super AO right there. Let's move her another one. We got another one right here. Control C, Control V for the super AO. Gives me enough to walk away with 20K. Can I get some 20K hype in the chat? Oh, yes. Curtis G.
Fib.em on the one.
Send it out for us, brother. Oh my, oh my. 20K on the day. I'm just saying. It feels nice. It does. I'll be honest. It feels honest. It feels great. I like it. That's good gameplay right there. It feels good to play the game well. It does. It's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game. It'll be okay.
System online. You have entered our virtual trading floor. Verifying your clearance and access levels. Access granted. You may proceed at your own risk. Welcome to Vinny's live chat room. I will now walk you through setup.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that's not on anymore. No more Black Friday. Can't talk about that. Let's see. I was looking for one of these. Where's my little bot? Let's see. Big intro. Robot beats. What's that? There he is. There's the old Lunchbot, because it's time to turn on Lunchbot. With a full auto, folks, if you got Lunchbot, coming up in about 15 minutes. It's Lunchbot time. Oh, yes. And maybe coffee time too. You might need to grab a little Joe. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? What was your favorite trade today? So far. What do you mean so far? Oh, what? You thought we were done?
Trades got me 10 feet off the ground. ALGOBOX makes trading like a game. Join us now and see what can be found. ALGOBOX and never miss the game.
Let me see. How come my little smoke ICT everyday thing didn't work?
ICT. 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 ICT.
Oh man, some of you guys made some pretty amazing audios. I'm trying to find the one Eddie made for us a while back. Where did that one go? It was so good.
Vinny Emini, ALGOBOX, they're the kings of the trade. ICT, you a joke, your strategy's just a charade. Michael J, huddle stay, you ain't real, you a fake. Talk about trade and lie, but all you do is simulate. Vinny gum strategies, he be stacking them pips. ALGOBOX got the algorithms making money flip. ICT, you can't compete, your analysis is weak. Michael J, you ain't got the skills, just a trade sheet. We trade in warrior speed. Vinny, mini, me, ALGOBOX, we bring the flame. ICT, Michael J, all just frauds on display.
Whoa. They disbelieved on the faith basis only that I was taking every single trade that I showed examples of. And normally, I do a pretty in-depth editing process.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Too fun, too fun, too fun. My goodness, my goodness. Feels like 20K soon. Oh, was that from earlier? We hit that 20K. I mean, let's just make sure we all... We got the 20K. We got the 20K bag. 20K bag. Locked. The question is it going to be 25 or 30? The way the market's moving today, it's smooth. This is my favorite, I don't want to say favorite kind of map, but this is a map I am familiar with. Okay, see this? Now we're talking, baby. We're not at all-time highs anymore. We're not at the lows of the lows. We've come in between, and it's going to be mean, baby. Oh, yes. Huddle Stank. Michael J. Huddle Stank. Oh.
ICT. Double delta team on the one.
ICT.
Eddie is a creative genius. Those are straight from Eddie B right there.
Hell to the Muppets, to the ICT sock puppet, selling bottoms, buying tops, crying over ALGOBOX. Why so angry? Why so dumb? Why not coming? Living in your mama's basement while we catching that retracement. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. 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 Michael Mikey, mental midget, cause this IQ just one digit. Selling snake oil to the blind, youthful dreamers, unrefined. See the error of your ways, finally come and see what pays. Just let Santa fill your socks, feel the power of ALGOBOX. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
Get you some. All right, got a little ready up. Okay, bull trap wrecked. Okay, so this looked like it's up, right? They're like, wah, wah. Okay, everybody's getting it wrecked. All right, so bull trap coming in. I like to identify them. Just how I do it. So again, a lot of what I do, if you watch the way that I do things, I have a mix of traditional ALGOBOX entry stops with experiential reading of the market, but in combination with the power of ALGOBOX. So things like, you know, traditional bull trap, whatnot, like reading it and then going, okay, so how would I play it? So look for the secondary, the leg of hope. Okay, I want to see a leg of hope. Oh, I'm getting it. And then some kind of play to the short side. Right here, we got a 50 cent. So 50 cent, that's a structure play. Particularly, I also want to go with my direction. Unfortunately, we're neutralized here for the moment. And we're also in the flat zone, like solidly in the flat zone. So I really should just be farting around here like I am. I mean, we're having a good time. Bringing on some music, maybe flying some jet planes in Battlefield 3. Maybe having a sip of my Joe here to not press the button for the moment. As you start speeding things along. Maybe look over at another instrument. Oh, I missed an AO. I missed a super AO. How many of you guys caught that super AO? We were having so much fun. I missed the super AO. Look. This is the perfect type. What do I say? Super straight leg into it. Super AO. Come on. All right, I missed one right there. That's 22K right there. Should be. Did not take that one. Didn't see it. Looked over to the left while I'm like, okay, guys, you know what we should do? Oh, the extreme pressure. 2-hour break in between sessions in 6 minutes. Thank you, CG. Alexa, set a timer for 6 minutes. Who wants to play some Battlefield 3 today? Type in the chat. Shall we fly? Yours doesn't want to work? Your Battlefield 3? Is the server up? Let me make sure the server's up. You guys want to join in on Battlefield 3? I host my own server, Vinny's Funhouse. Epic air maps, admin balanced teams. Uh-oh. Must be down right now.
Fib.emo.
All right, let me reboot it. If Battlefield's not working for you, there's a little on the left-hand side in the Battlefield 3 room. There's a little kind of, call it some kind of interesting little fix that you can do. If it's that little license error thing. Origin error pops up. Yeah, screenshot it into the BF3 gaming section. There's some guys in there that know all about that, and I've seen it myself. We can probably sort it. Let's see. Let's get the server reboot. Just take a second. Everybody starts in this game really bad. So this is the thing about, I'll talk my philosophy around Battlefield 3 and why I think it's so awesome. It is a skill-based game, which means that you actually have to acquire skill. There's no, it's not like, you're not going to get a, it's not Call of Duty, which is like basically, you know, paper, rock, scissors, get lucky game, okay, like Call of Duty. Call of Duty will just put you in a spot and they'll just keep putting you in better and better spots until you kill somebody, like, and then they'll put you with lower and lower people until you're playing with people who suck as bad as you. You know, it's basically a whole let the kids feel good about themselves, nobody has to try hard, you know, type of environment, because that's what makes them more money. So anyhow, Battlefield 3 is a skill-based game from back in the day when you used to have to actually buy a game and then own it. And it had people online who volunteered to host servers instead of it all being centralized and centrally controlled. But it's a skill-based game, meaning, yes, you must start out and suck. I sucked too. I remember when I first started playing this game, I'm like, dude, I am getting wrecked. But I'm like, I see people having a good time out there. I've watched them, like, oh, it looks really fun. Like, if I can get good at this game, it'd be cool. And, yes, at first you absolutely suck. You have to spend some time in it, you get better at it, but that's the reward of this game too, is that once you have acquired that skill, then it sticks with you. It's the same thing with ALGOBOX, and that's why I use it as the example of playing the game. Once you can play the game like this, like, no one can beat you. You understand? Like, it's me in Battlefield. Like, you can't, like, somebody who's new cannot come in here and beat me. There's no, oh, I got lucky thing, because we know what's up. We see things others cannot see. I got the cheat code, bro. So try to play against me in the markets. Like trying to fly against me in Battlefield 3. Ain't going to work out too well for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, over time, you can acquire that skill, but it will require that time. Everything is always practice, 100%. Exactly. What you want to spend your time on. Now, if you had a choice between spending time between Battlefield 3 and ALGOBOX, please. I mean, you want to spend time in ALGOBOX, okay? You got to do that first. But once you have mastered that and you want to master something else, Battlefield 3 is a fun pastime and can also, while you need to kill time like right now, where I don't want to be trading in this orange zone of stuff, perfect headshot. Everybody sees the headshot there, yes? If you know that's a headshot, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2. And if that's the case, I mean, that's the basics of the basics. You got to know the headshot, bro. If you don't know about the headshot, then, I mean, you have not gone through some standard training, bro. All right. Alexa, stop. That's headshot is right there in library 2. Even in the free training, that is a headshot short in the free training. Now, if I was wanting to go to the documentation, So go into the search on, so if you go to our documentation, docs.algoboxpro.com, or just go to the top of our website and click on training documentation. We'll take you right about here. So I go in, I'm going to type in headshot. I'm like, oh, what's this? Headshot trading strategy tutorial. Yeah, that sounds like what I want. Let me go check that out. Ooh. Ooh, ¿qué es eso? Oh, that's nice. Oh, let me look at that. Ooh. Oh, that's a headshot. Ooh. Okay, okay. Picture's worth 1,000 words. I mean, I can just kind of look at that and figure that out. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, it can go down too. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, let me see. Oh, sometimes it can be a little off. Okay. And it needs to be within 10 or 15. Oh, within 10 or 15 bars of each other. Oh, look at that. There's a nice little kind of rule for that. All right. I see. So there's, another example there. Target 10, 15 ticks, depending on if you're on the 2s or the 1s. Oh, okay. I get you. Stop behind the dot or the cross. Yeah. Depending on which one's deeper. Yeah. Pretty neat. You can also have a super where you got a alpha omega with it. So it's the beginning of a big move. Could be potentially. That's a nice one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a headshot, huh? Oh, wow. That's cool. Ooh, I like it. Oh, there's some live examples. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's a video on it too. Vinny walking it all the way through. Wow. Wow. We're number 1 for a reason. You are welcome. If you do find anyone online saying they're number 1, please send them this direction and tell them to come prove themselves. I am open to a competition with anyone who's out there saying they're number 1. I would love to show them my title belt. I've won 4 trading competitions undefeated. And I'm happy to make it number 5. Who wants to be number 5? Who do you think we should get in 2025 for number 5? 2025, I say we have number 5. Let's see how much memory I'm consuming here. Let's see if we got enough space for having some fun.
On the 1.
40% memory. We got OBOS live stream and Chrome taking about 12 gigabytes. NinjaTrader 1.2 gigabytes. Okay, it's not too bad. I got some room for it. Got some room for it. Yeah.
Double delta RTY on the 4. Double delta EM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 2.
Okay. We're about to have a masher potential set up here. So previous masher, big turn, see a little medium one.
Double delta
right, we're at right here, but a big one right here. You see this spot right here? We had a big pivot. So we had a big pivot right here that correlated with that one right there, right? We also, that was obviously a divergence between those two, and they were major, and that is a major divergence, right? If you don't know about that, I mean, just that's traditional stuff. Again, I wouldn't put too much weight into traditionals. Don't really care about that, but that was the most recent one. Now, here's where we currently are. The masher play would be on this white line right there, as it touched right there. So masher play, if we come out here and we go down a little bit farther, touch that white line, I'll start to look for a reversal back up and in. Does it make sense? Everybody type masher in the chat. Or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, type a 2 for me and we'll walk it through. Double ready DD, smacked it right up there. Interesting. Back to neutral. Okay, so I think we came back inside. Probably a good time to go and grab that lunch here. It is 12:09 into the lunch hour there. So the time for LunchBot. If you're a LunchBot player, you want to turn on your LunchBot, this is the time to do it, of course. We'll get set up here for an afternoon stream around 2:20. Again, we do a morning and an afternoon live stream. This one was a little bit later here today, so I held it out a little bit longer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you learned something. If you want to learn more, of course, head over to our website there. Full documentation is there on the website for documentation. If you are wanting to check out the video training area, you can do that as well. And we also have some free tools for you to use if you want to use the trade tracker or the Tidewave visualizer, or if you want to use the McAfee Ultimate, you will need to be inside of our Discord trade room for this. That's this thing over here. If you want to know what the nerd is doing, all 4 correlated instruments, very, very handy tools that are available for free for the trading community if you are inside of our Discord trading community. Don't forget the Christmas offer is there on the website. It will expire on Christmas Day, and there'll still be a good offer there on the website, but it'll be an extra $500 at the end of the year. Make sure you get it before Enigma is turned off on January the 1st. All right, make sure your friends know that as well if they want the Enigma. Again, you do not have to have the Enigma. We took a lot of great plays here today without the Enigma. In fact, did I have one? Tell me, did I have an Enigma play today? I don't think that I took any Enigmas. I might be mistaken. We took a lot of different trades there today. We played the Gambit there today, but I don't recall a specific Enigma play that I took, but I could be mistaken. So don't have to have it. You can wait till next year if you want to take your time, but Enigma will be done on January 1st. On the one. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, LunchBot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B, it's Christmas time. Thanks for hanging out. See ya. Art team, show them how it's done.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity, I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 loading. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. NASDAQ on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
Audio Jungle.